Hey guys, Buddy here, and welcome back for another episode of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Lucille Punk, despite you looking like a horrible person, you're actually not that bad. We are back for Suuuper Shoooowdown. So, semi-main event tonight. Hopefully it doesn't overshadow the main event, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Alright, we got Natural Storm versus Toxic Smoothies, 25 minutes, MAW Tag Team Titles. Acid 2 is going to lose. Shut up, car. To DC Rain is not going to lose. To DC Rain. Open, called, slow build, decisive. Yep, Toxic Smoothies have had their run. It hasn't actually been that long, I don't think. One sec. How long have they been champions? They have been champions for about like 6-7 months. So, you know, it's a reasonable amount of time. But not a huge amount of time. Both Toxic Smoothie guys could probably end up challenging in the singles division, but unfortunately we do have a heel champ, which makes a problem with that. But at the same time, Natural Storm totally deserve it, and I think now is a good time for the switch. So we have Duran versus Tyler in the main event. I'm hoping this does well. They're both at 100 momentum. They're both really good at wrestling. To show you as an example, C's across her Super Junior stats on the top row, at least a B+ in the performance stats. Friggin' 1 point off of an A in performance stats. Also good charisma and good star quality. In terms of overness, B- where we are today. As for Brooke Tyler, she is B+ where we are today, and she is at least B+ on the performance stats, and B's to C's in her Super Junior stats on the top row. These two are really good at what they do. Brooke's going over, it's going to be open, called, decisive, and there you go. And we also have a storyline with B+ Heat going for this too. So, aside from that, we are going to do yet another 8-woman tag. I promise you guys, they do other stuff during the weeks. Belle Bryden, Joanne Rodriguez, Lucy Stone McFly, and Katie McKean. This time going to take on Catherine Goodlooks, Sally Ann Christensen, Tracy Brennan, and Lucille Punk, as long as we haven't done that before. We have not. Good. I'm kind of surprised. First, Ladies of Pro Wrestling versus another random tag team. This is basically the Shield. I mean, it literally basically is. No, do not call it. There are some weak links in here, although Katie McKean is not one of those weak links, as you can see. However, I think Lucy Stone McFly still is, although that progress is pretty damn good, Lucy. Give me 2 more years of you getting that amount of progress, and I'm sure you'll be ready for a main event push. As for other matches on this card, oh yes, I remember. We said, I should mention we have a new champion. Paris Borden has won the traditional title, yes, off of Nigel Svensson, and we set up an American Elemental title shot because he won a Battle Royal recently. Gonna put Ernie on commentary instead of Paris. Amel over. Scripted. Decisive. I think Amel is the kind of guy who is probably... Paris Borden is unhappy. Screw you, Paris Borden. I know you're kind of over because of your commentary duties, but yeah, screw you. Yeah, Amel could use this. Amel is the kind of guy who I don't really want to make into... Oh god, one sec. I don't really want to make into a full-time mid-carder, because he's obviously really kind of good. But he's also young, and I mean, a mid-card title run is what made for sure a main eventer, so give Amel a shot with it, you know what I mean? Alright, now in terms of our women, we want to do some singles matches. Holy shit, that's a lot of really good girls, though. Maybe instead of a singles match, we do 6-woman tag! Oh my god, it's so hot in this room right now. I swear to God, I have to go turn the heating off. As soon as this episode is over, I'm going downstairs and I am turning off every radiator in the house. And I will do so violently and painfully. Anna Garcia can join the booth for this one. 10 minutes. I wonder who's going over here. Alicia Strong, Fuyuko Higa, and Electric Dreamer is on one team. I'm sure the fans are like, oh my god, lol, Alicia wins, am I right, guys? This is the type of situation where I feel like tag team mayhem is required. And considering the fact that we have face tag champs now. I have the perfect team to win this. Their names, of course, are the New Wave. Also got the Young Guns. We can chuck Can-Am Connection and the Aces in there. That seems like a good match to start off the show. I feel like everyone in there is actually really good too. So I'm going to put Guide over. Open, called. Nope, not scripted. They should be able to call it. Not sure about the Aces, but they're also vets, so Aces should be able to call it. Open the show off with that. And then Fro and Primus probably want singles matches, don't they? As they tend to. Oh, I'd rather Frantic gets a singles match than Primus. Primus can just cut a promo. Robbie Wright isn't booked, so he seems like a reasonable person to put Frantic up against. 16 minutes. 17 works. Frantic open, called, slow build, decisive. Throw that mid card. And then I think Fro should be on the card because Fro's good enough. We'll do Citizen Y. We don't want him looking like he's completely dropped out of the main event scene now. DJ Chucky D. I feel like that's a reasonable person to put him up against. 10 minutes, Citizen Y, open, called, I think. Yeah, we'll just throw him out there and see if they can do it. Alright, God, I swear the heating is on because it is so hot in this room right now. If the episode is shorter than usual, it's because I'm sweating buckets. God, and the person I live with wonders why they wake up every morning in sweat. It's like, because you put the heating on all the time. Okay, self-promotion, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to do some Primus Allen promotion halfway through the show, obviously. Fro Shore, obviously, because it's Fro. Also, Dusty is up to... Dusty we had to lose to... No, damn it. Nope, don't just take it, buddy. Just remake a new one. Dusty is up to 100 momentum, but we had him lose to Animal DeVille as soon as he got there. So it's like, alright, you're probably down a bit now, so, yeah. Maybe we should have picked someone better, like Citizen Y. But then again, Citizen Y already has B+ momentum, so it's like, meh. So, Marshall and Dusty. There you go. I want a second one. God, you should just be able to make segments. That's one thing. I know I kind of get why it happens, but you should totally be able to make segments multiple times with the same name. Ah, shit. I meant to make this both people's. Oh, well. They should work. Francisco Duran and Bell Bryden. 6 minutes after the Primus stuff. And then, are we in time? We are. We're in time quite nicely. So we will check in with Joanne, Belle, Lucy, and Katie. Which reminds me, is Lucy learning entertainment skills too? She is. She already has 72 charisma, which is great because we want her charisma to go up, because charisma is one thing that everyone should have, even if they aren't planning on having angles, because charisma affects how good your matches are. An important lesson to learn right there. So, Francisca Duran makes an entrance. Boom, probably should have rated her on entertainment skills because she's a really good talker. In fact, I'll probably go back and do that. Brooke Tyler. I don't know. She might outshine Brooke then, which we don't want. And then Brooke. We won't even do the celebration. But Brooke is celebrating. And who attacks her but Fuyuku Higasun Senpai-kun? Which kicks off the Fuyuku Higasun Senpai-kun versus Brooke Tyler feud. Which is probably going to semi-main event Jeanette Vaughn. Along with the main event, which will be the finals of that tournament. We still have a lot of time left, so I'm going to dedicate that to main eventers who haven't got time yet. Rick Law, Casey Valentine, and Deuce Deadline. Okay, well, 2 of you are getting promos. Casey and Rick Law are getting 4-minute promos. Yeah, and we're going to cut some time to allow that. By the way, Rick Law has started working for us. I'm pretty sure I announced we signed Rick Law. Probably should have chucked the traditional title on him. He's in time decline, by the way. So, no use to us in the main event scene, but good enough to, probably build up some momentum and job. That's probably what he's going to end up doing. That 1 minute we gave to Frantic Ali and Robbie Wright can probably be removed. There we go. Alright, come on main event. Hoping for good things from that. This was good, as I thought it would be. Much that's a good action, not much in the way heat. New Wave defeated everyone else to win the #1 contendership to the tag titles. Marshall hypes up Dusty in 88 B+. Dusty is getting surprisingly over. In 83 B+, Team Technicos defeat Team Rudos. Alicia, Electric, and Fuyuku defeat Kinye, Lauren, and Maribel. Primus in a 93. Oh, no, it's just slightly better than Dusty. That's not right. Okay then. This is also not very good, but then this was kind of a throwaway match. Casey cuts a promo. This wasn't very good, but Amel is now traditional champion, so that's good. Rick Law cuts an 87, that's why we signed ya. Frantic Ali gets a 79 with with Robbie Wright, which is good. Pinfall, Death Valley Driver. 98 from the man, the myth, the legend, Froshur, the face that runs the place. Another 88 from Marshall and Dusty. Dusty. The First Ladies of Wrestling get another B on pay-per-view against another randomly thrown together team. And the promo gets an 80B, not bad at all. The semi-main gets a 91A tag division. You might be impressing me. In a match that had some great action and average heat, Natural Storm defeated Toxic Smoothies in 25 minutes, when DC Rain defeated Acid 2 by pinfall with a storm damage. Natural Storm win the MAW Tag Team titles, 91A. Good stuff from those two. Francisco Duran enters, 71C+. Brooke Tyler enters, 90A. And the main event gets a 92A. Good stuff. In about to feature great action and a good crowd, Brooke Tyler defeated... Oh, I thought I had mistakenly given someone the title then. Brooke Tyler defeats Francisco Duran in 10 minutes by submission with a Brooke Breaker. Brooke Tyler makes defense number 5 of her MAW women's title. We can also, this isn't for this match, but this is for the last match. We can book in for Jeanette Vaughn. Natural Storm taking on the New Wave. Oh yeah, I forgot to check how are Toxic Smoothies momentum. Still B+. We ended their storyline early so that they could have momentum going into that match. Turned out it worked. So New Wave can take on Natural Storm. I'd also like to check how the girls are doing. Alicia's doing good, you're not doing good. You are doing fine, you're still not doing good. And Brooke is down. That's weird, considering she just won. Both girls were on 100 going in. There we go. And then after the match, Fuyuko Higasama Senpai-kun attacks Brooke, and they will semi-main event. I'm not even sure if I want to build Fuyuko up for that, because it's only a semi-main. Probably do though. Yeah. Okay, and that's gonna do us for today. The show gets a 91A, increasing our popularity in 32 regions. I feel like Austin Smooth, DC Rain, and Eddie Howard deserve praise from this one, even if Joanne's going to be pissed at me. Which she probably won't, since she was used. Dean Waldorf, though, I will bet you money Dean Waldorf is going to be pissed at me after that. Because Dean's always pissed, because he should be. He's barely been used since Marv left. We should look at getting Marv back somehow. Oh no, it's just Lily. Lily Snyder is pissed. Suuper Shoooowdown gets a really good buy rate, as you could expect, because it's Suuper Shoooowdown, and it's a pay-per-view, and we are now a national company in Canada. So here's looking at you, Mid-Atlantic. You're going to go up 1 point so we can go to international? I don't think so. I wouldn't expect it. So yeah, let's head forward 2 days and take a look at the way we're situated. 2 pretty good matches on that card. 2 A's. Yeah, pretty happy with that, especially from the tag division. Wasn't expecting that one. The pay-per-views continue to do at great grades, whereas the TV show isn't doing great. But that's fine, because I like our pay-per-views. They're fun because they have a structure to them now, where every 3 months we have a tournament, and I don't really have to think about any of the booking for the entire month when we have a tournament. Just literally just make the bracket, decide who's going to be in the finals, which usually happens towards the semi-finals, and then book it, which is fun, which is really fun. So we are Monday week 1, and we made a profit of about $700,000, rolling in that money. I should mention we have a new mall zone. I made a 20,000 capacity. Oh no! Oh well. I told you we were national in Canada, but I was not expecting a national battle. Oh look at that! We are now first in the world in terms of size. Interesting. So who's in the Canadian national battle? It's us, TCW and Canadian Golden Combat, who have fallen to cult, so no more of that bullshit. That's one benefit, I guess, of getting our reach in other countries, is that we can enter the national battles in other countries, and therefore kill every other company in the world, except for Japan. So at some point it'll literally just be us, TCW. I guess that won't be true, because there won't be enough countries in Europe, companies, in Europe, Australia, or the United Kingdom, maybe the UK, to trigger national battles. The only countries national battles tend to happen in are the US, US, Canada, and Japan, and very rarely you'll get a Mexican one too. Probably will with this one if, I think TCW are really over there. Okay, nothing important there. Who the hell are you? Don't care. And Lily Schneider has morale issues, which I don't care about at all. And then main eventers, Fro is still at A's, great stuff. Primus still in the A's, and it's been 4 months now, so I'm very happy with that. Rick Law has come in and stayed at the same pop, which is fine. That's all we need him to do, because he's really over as it is. Frantic Ollie is falling swiftly. Citizen Y is doing fine. Am-L is now, after winning that title, is doing great. Good stuff from Am-L. Matt Riviera needs to round out, really. So do all of the youth candidates. So Fuyuku going into this feud is now at B's. That's good enough. Where's our girl? She's probably in Who's Hot. Our girl Brooke is at high B pluses, which is always good to see. What about Francisca Duran, who is not even on this list, which means there's like 5 people with more than 92 momentum, which is good. Oh no, you need to grow. We need to be doing some good work with you during this tournament. I think Francisca's, yeah, there she is. She is doing fine. She'll have a good tournament, I imagine. Yeah, we'll do some stuff with her in this tournament, as will we with KD and with Electric Dreamer. Yeah, I've got an idea. I know how this tournament's gonna play out. I know how I'm doing things, I think. Although that would require Joanne Rodriguez in a main event. And if it's the first putty rule of TEW, is that you never trust people that are on time decline. Never trust them. Safe bets. They always let you down. Even Joanne Rodriguez. I don't know. Maybe Joanne's good enough. How's she doing in pop? Yeah, Joanne is not good enough anymore. She has lost it. She's lost it, man. Storyline wise, we can probably just remove Francisca from this. Poor Francisca. Dusty's 2021 is doing great. Marshall can be removed, but what's the point? And everyone in here is doing very good, which, as you might imagine, is very good. Actually, I think I'm going to remove people from here so that some of them... Let's see, if Bell gets up to 100, we'll remove everyone else. Yes, Bell's at 100. So, because there's no point going any further with this, because they're very close to 100 as it is. So if we remove all of them and add them back in, we can continue with this storyline, and then we can start using Katie and Lucy to give other people momentum, and possibly Belle too. We don't want to take any momentum off of Joanne, because she ties the whole thing together. So yeah, that's just something worth thinking about. How's Dusty doing momentum-wise? Only down to 91, which is good, and he passed a little bit of that on to Animal DeVille, up to 75, and he'll lose to a couple of heels, pass it on. God, this guy's awful. I mean, his brawling's good, which reminds me, we should probably use him to teach some people. Like, because his performance stats are bad, but he is a good brawler, like a ridiculously good brawler. Like, he's probably, like, if we filter by great brawlers, he might make it on the list, and if he does, he'll be in... No, God, there's a lot of great brawlers. Okay, what about excellent brawlers? Does he make the list? He doesn't. Wolf Hawkins does, though. Oh my God, this guy is ridiculous. I think it was Tucker that was telling me how ridiculous Wolf Hawkins gets. But I still think Tommy Cornell is better, because those entertainment stats aren't good enough. What's this guy doing now? He's written. He's not really worth signing either. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to end the episode off here. Wait a minute. yeah, you're getting signed. Just to try. You're not good enough yet, but that brawling is worth checking out. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Check out the series. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time for the Jeanette Vaughn Memorial Cup. See you guys then.